What's up, people? So, welcome back to Girl Again, alright? And today I'm not going to be baking. Today I'll be doing a stew, and it's a simple, very simple stew. And yes, for those who are new to my channel, welcome so much. Like, feel much welcomed. For those who have been here, like following, supporting, much love, guys. And so, like I've said, I'm going to be making a simple recipe of beef stew, and I'm going to serve it with rice. The reason why I'm calling it simple, because I'm using like minor ingredients that I use here and there, but the procedure of cooking, like, it's going to be awesome. So I'm not going to use spices because personally I don't take spices. So guys, let's get started. Yes, welcome back, people. So I told you we're making a simple, very simple beef stew without like spices, I mean. So the only thing that I'm going to use is a curry powder. And so here are my ingredients. Here is my meat. Then there I have hoho and coriander. Then I have my diced carrots. I have my grounded ginger and garlic. I have my tomatoes. I have my onion, one large onion and one turnip, and my coriander and my salt. So, oh sorry, I didn't indicate the cooking oil. So of course you're going to use cooking oil. So what you're going to do in the first case, this is our meat. What you're going to do, we are going to add 1 teaspoon, it's indicated, 1 teaspoon of curry powder. You add there. Then you add your grounded ginger and garlic. You add it there, all of it. And so what you do to this, you mix, make sure you mix everything well. Mix everything well. And while doing this, make sure before you do this, you ensure that your ends are clean, like super clean. So the reason why we're doing this is to season the meat and make it have a good taste. Exactly. So mix well, and then when you're done, you're going to cover it and leave it for about 5 minutes. Then you can start cooking. So cover your meat and leave it for 5 minutes. So we are back. We had covered our meat there. It has curry powder, ginger and garlic. Then I added salt. Sorry guys, I never showed you that. So what you're going to do to this meat, you're going to start cooking and include all that. So let's get started. Our oil is there and our meat is here. So we're going to add our meat there, and be careful, the oil is hot. Yeah. We're going to add all of it. So guys, our meat is here. So what you're going to do, you're going to let it cook until it starts turning brown in color. So you just spread it well, and then after that you're going to cover it and let it cook until the brown color starts to appear. You can see guys, our meat is cooking, and wow, I just love the smell. So like you can see, I didn't put any water. The water that's coming out, it's the water that was in the meat. Like naturally, you know, meat has water. So what I'm going to do while it's cooking, I'm going to sprinkle in some flour. The reason why I do this is to make it thick. Like my soup will be so thick at the end of it, so I'm not going to put a lot. So I'll add that flour, then I stir and make sure that everything mixes in well. after adding that, you're still going to cover it. You're still going to cover your meat and let it cook. So guys, our meat is there. You can see how yummy it looks. Yeah, so what you're going to do, you're going to put off your fire. Then you're going to get rid of the meat. You're going to put it in a separate bowl. Guys, our meat is there. It's very ready to eat. You can see it has some brown color. So what you're going to do, in the same cooking pot that you're using, you're going to add your vegetables, all those ingredients. Then you're going to start with your onions and turnips. So you're going to add them there. Mind you, I've not added any oil. It's still the same oil that I used in the first case. So I'm going to add my onions and turnips and let them cook. So guys, our onion is here. You can see how good they look. Don't worry about the brown thing that are stuck here. It's because of the flour that we added in the meat while it was cooking. So you just let your onions cook until they start turning brownish color. The reason why I like my onions cooked is because when they cook well, they're going to have a better taste than when they are not cooked. So I'm going to let them cook until they start turning brown. So what I do, I'm going to cover them. I'm going to cover them with a lid and let them cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. So people, our onion is there. It's well cooked and ready. So what you're going to do, you're going to add the rest of the ingredients, like the vegetables. So you're going to add your whole and your coriander. You add all of it. Let it mix with the onion. Like I prefer when adding vegetables, add like proportionally, like 1 by 1, and stir to make it mix well with the rest of the ingredients while you're cooking. So next we're going to add our carrots in there, and I like them cubed because like I hate the fact how carrots, like grated carrots, just float in, like, yeah. And when they are cubed like this, like they look impressive. You can see how good they look. So guys, mind you, I'm still using the same cooking oil that I used for the meat. So you stir it, then you're going to cover it and let it cook for around 2 minutes. After that, you're going to add in your meat. Stir, let it mix well with the vegetables. Stir well to make it mix with the rest of the vegetables. Remember guys, I've not added any spice. Stir well, and remember our meat is very ready to eat. I mean, very ready. So after that, we're going to cover it again and let it cook for about 2 minutes. Yes. So guys, the reason why I like covering my food while cooking is to avoid the smell from disappearing to the whatever. So while you're covering it, everything is cooking in the sufuria. The smell is just there, the taste is maintained, and yes, our meat's there. We're still cooking, guys. We've not yet finished. So after 2 minutes, you open the lid and check how the process is going on. And as you can see, guys, it's just awesome. So what you're going to do, we're going to add our tomatoes in there. Then for the tomatoes, I don't like them when you put them, I don't like to stir immediately. So what I do, I just spread them like that to cover the rest of the vegetables. Just spread it like that, and then I cover it and let it cook for about 5 minutes, and the tomatoes will be well cooked. Yes, everything is in, and so remember, it's still our meat is cooking well. So what you're going to do, you're going to mix the tomatoes. They're already cooked. You can see how well cooked they are. Cool. When I stir, like zina spread in well. And remember, guys, we added flour, and so like I told you, we were adding flour to make the stew thick. Hey, manzi kitu sinanukia poa. Oh, lo. I tell you guys. So it's here. So you're going to mix well until like everything is completely mixed. You can see how well it's looking, guys. Like it's so yummy. Like wow. I just love this. Because the reason why I was telling you like you should have your carrots diced like cubed is because they're not going to. I just ate grated carrots. You can see how well they are looking, and it's bringing a good color. Like wow. Remember, people, I'm going to serve my stew with rice, and since rice is a dry thing, like the meat is so dry, it's not that dry, it's just thick. So what I do for my case, I add milk. I just love milk, but I don't take tea. Okay, people, can you see how good this meat is looking? Hey, even without tasting, you can just tell that this meat is sweet, just awesome. What I do, I have a quarter cup of milk. I'm going to add it in there, all of it like that, and then I stir it to let it mix well. And guys, in case you have like any coconut milk, you can still add it in, like it will bring a better taste. You can add it either here or in the rice. So guys, today I wanted to show you how to cook beef. For rice, maybe another day. So guys, you can see how well that meat looks like. I've added my quarter cup of milk, and everything is there, so ready. So good. Yeah. Woo! Just after 2 minutes, our meat is so good looking. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add like half teaspoon, like I don't know if you're going to see it well, half tablespoon of salt. I'm going to add it in. Remember, guys, I added salt in the first case when I was cooking my meat and seasoning it. So I'm going to stir in the salt so that it mixes well with the rest of the ingredients, or the rest of the mixture. No, it's not a mixture, the rest of the stew. And so guys, our meat is so super ready to eat. So we're done. You can see how ready our meat is, like our stew. It's no longer meat, it's just stew. You can see how well looking it is. So what you're going to do, you're going to serve. Guys, can you see like how this thing looks so yummy? Oh, it's so fine. So guys, follow the procedure well, and you're going to have the best, even without spices. Like it's just going to be awesome. So thank you so much for watching, for following, and for the support. Thank you, guys. So everything is done, and we have our rice and our stew served so well. Yeah, so thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you so much. And oh, let me